My heart.
Nilfgaard
I'm sweating.
had the upper hand,
I'm sweating.
Yet the black-clad
I
spirits
hate
had
it.
suffered. They now made more use of shields than of swords.
That's my bottle.
When Meve finally broke through their line, they raised their arms in surrender.
I feel like I'm gonna cry.
Rivia Castle had fallen. It was hers.
Praise it. Praise it.
Meve showed her prisoners of war mercy, knowing full well they'd only followed orders. Death would be the fate of only Ardal Epdahi, the one Nilfgaardian who'd
I'm so happy it's over. I did not think it was going to happen today.
A prisoner revealed Epdahi had fled as soon as the Lyrians had surged towards the upper keep.
So many mixed emotions.
Glided down to the lower castle in a wicker basket for transporting food. Curled up beneath potato skins and other scraps, he'd scurried away not unlike a common maggot.
Yeah, you maggot. Get out of here, filthy maggot.
Meve cursed her luck and leaned back against a merlin. Dawn was yet a few hours off, but the horizon had already begun to glow blood.
Guys, I appreciate it. I know 453.
Reserves
that was
now
definitely my
near.
biggest number.
Too late to prevent the castle's fall,
I'll get him.
muttered the queen, more to herself than anyone else.
I swear on all that's sacred I'll catch the bastard. But now we've a pressing matter to see to. Preparing the defense.
I don't think she ever does.
That night, the war turned,
Sadly.
with the battle for Rivia Castle as its fulcrum. Meve's great victory, not only retaking the stronghold in a single evening, but also fending off a further invading army, proved the Nilfgaardian Colossus had feet of clay.
Feet of clay. Wow. It's like, that's impossibly hard. The entire time I played this game, I've done nothing but praise it and say how amazing it is.
The armies of the north had united and now seemed to be on the attack everywhere. Imperial forces, while still far more numerous,
that last fight
over thousands
would
miles.
turn me away from the game.
Their position
As much as it feels
untenable,
great to have won.
Nilfgaard's commanders knew this. In a decisive battle, they yet stood a chance, so they gave said battle and suffered a resounding defeat.
Unbelievable,
Just a few
though.
months on from that
I
memorable
did.
night in
Ish.
Rivia, the Imperial army was in utter disarray. Aldersburg, the fortress, remained a last point of resistance. General Epdahi and what had survived of Army Group East had dug in there. This place, where Nilfgaard had triumphed grandly in the war's early days,
So
would
cool.
now bear witness to its impending defeat.
Yes!
It seems history, after all, has a sense of justice, or humor, or both.
Hell yeah.
Though Meve had already reclaimed her realm, she refused to retire her sword just yet.
I love you, Meve.
For King Demavend had requested her aid in purging Edirn of the invader. How could she refuse? She owed the king a favor, firstly. Yet she also had a burning desire to settle the score with Epdahi.
Demavend's envoy and I spoke, Your Majesty.
Oh, it's so
The king has
beautiful.
Aldersburg surrounded. He awaits and won't begin the assault till you arrive.
Oh, yeah, it was so. That last fight was
Good.
impossible, Chris.
Truly hate to
It was
miss it.
so hard.
Tell the troops to prepare. Gear and ire.
Of course, Your Grace.
I definitely couldn't. I feel like I couldn't have done it without the help of you guys too. Oh, gosh. I feel like I would have just left. Like, I almost walked away from the computer. Just at that last thing. I was ready. I was ready to just walk away.
Yes? Is there something else?
Marry me.
Pardon my boldness, Your Grace, but I can't help but be concerned. You don't sleep. You have the air of illness about you.
Reynard, I just buried my son, who died in my arms, God's damn it.
Yes. Died a hero.
Oh, that's a nice little twist.
Your Majesty, I wasn't sure Willem could ever wash away the shame. He'd betrayed his country, his mother, aligned with the fiercest of our foes.
But
But his actions in Rivia washed away his wrongs. Willem showed himself worthy to be called your son.
Oh, what a nice... Reynard's such a nice
I
guy.
don't say any of this to deepen your grief, your majesty. I mean merely for you to be proud of him.
What a good guy. Willem's death was my fault, and you're right. Thank you. Oof, this is how I feel. This is a personal. This is how I would feel and respond. But we're gonna try to keep ourselves uplifted here, just because of all the mess that we just went through. I don't want to hear any negativity. So we're gonna do it. Yes, we finally done it, Biscotti. And it was retarded how hard that last fight was. It was ridiculous. Excuse me, I shouldn't have used that term, but it was
We
ridiculous.
must march on to Aldersburg.
Your Grace, if I may. Some of our comrades in arms would like
Excuse
a
my
word
tongue,
with you.
guys.
The war nears its end. Paths are likely to diverge.
I see. Thank you. I shall stop by the mess tent later.
Wow. All right. Well, I think that this is... I think we're gonna call it here. I think that I want to just like rummage through this area. It doesn't seem like it's a full zone. I don't know. I imagine that Chris is gonna be streaming now, so maybe we'll just have a prologue session quick before we get into another game. Okay, cool. I'll mess around in here, see what this is. Just let me know when, okay, Chris? Because I don't want to hold you up, but at the same time, I feel like I don't want to go too far in this because it seems like it's another zone, but I don't believe it's an actual, like, full zone. I think we kind of just gonna mosey on through. It seems to be very linear. I can't imagine... What? Oh my god. Is it another zone? Is this game not over? There's no way this is happening. Is it like really another zone? This seems way more than I anticipated.
Oh, look, 'tis Meve, slayer of the Blacklands. Long live the Queen.
Well, now I need to know. What is What is this? What is that? What is this actually?
Just watch and wait. I wager you'll chase the Emperor himself off the throne. They say
Right?
war's a man's affair, but you showed them a
But it's a whole zone.
Just watch and wait. I wager you'll chase the
There's
Emperor
why is
himself
there
off the
loot? What's the point of loot? What am I going to use the loot for? There's no... Why would I need more gold if I didn't have to do more? Seems suspect. Okay. Okay, it's got story to it. To all soldiers in service of Nilfgaardian Empire are hereby ordered to promptly head to Alzenburg. The defense of the castle is vital to our planned counter-offense. Failure to comply with this order will result in punishment of particular severity. Duke Adept, a Grand Counselor, Army Group East. Okay. We already know he's a douche. Okay. All right. So this is like epilogue. Sorry, epilogue. My apologies. I used the wrong word. My tongue is
The Lyrian army had
acting
grown
a fool
into
right
a
now.
great serpent. So much so that riding at the column's tail, Meve could not see its head. Footmen, cavalry, and archers stretched like a glistening snake between two horizons. Meve had come a long way indeed, and she felt proud. Suddenly, Meve heard angry cries and the clash of steel against steel.
It's not over.
The column's front.
Those ranks! To the left! March left! Support the flank!
Meve drew her sword, spurred her horse, and galloped forward along the line of troops. Then, through the swirling battle dust, she spotted shimmering golden suns.
Oh my god! What? What is happening? Meve drew her sword, yet she did not rush headlong into the head of battle as she once would have. Old wounds and lasting traumas still nagged her, and besides, enough blood had already been spilt. The queen awaited a day when she could finally exchange her heavy armor for elegant dress, and her saddle for a throne. Shortened battle, story battle. How is it still going? This is the longest game ever. But great, I mean, good for them. Making a quality, worth its coin. That's for damn sure. Boy, oh boy, do you get your money's worth when you play Thronebreaker. What do we even need? I should probably reorder my deck to be what it was, hey? I don't even know at this point. I don't think I need that. Sure, let's see what happens. I don't think it. What is this?
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, gods.
What is there? Is there a key to this victory? No? It says once an ally is destroyed, flee the battlefield. After 2 allies appear on the battlefield, boost stealth by 8. So can I just kill this thing? I imagine?
Watch your heads!
Oops, actually that's not even what I want to do. I could just kill him. Just when it's killed, it leaves the battlefield. We'll put a trap down first. We'll see what happens. We'll just play it risky. I already have 2 flame guys, but I'll just put them down anyway. What? They all just left. It did happen. So we killed them and they all left. Did we just win? Are you gonna pat? You're still gonna fight? Your whole team just left. What are you doing? Can I? I was gonna say, can I reinforce a pit trap? Because that would be grand. I mean, I have no reason not to do this.
Don't knock out one of your teeth.
I mean, I guess I could have just passed.
Must be an important lesson in this. But what?
Is there an important lesson in this? Please tell me. I can't even believe that this game is still going.
From half a league away.
I can literally just pull anything out.
101, 102, 103.
Why are they still fighting? I can decoy. I guess I'll just put him out. Kill him. Are you gonna pass? Not quite sure why this is happening. Yeah, it'll die anyway. Fire? Why? Alright, screw it. Just bring anything out. It doesn't even matter what. Cool. Doesn't matter. I know, right? Why is there another fight? And why is it so silly? It's like, why is it even making me do this? I guess I'll bring this back. I'm just gonna bring 2 traps out. Just to be a douche. So. Word, what's up, buddy? How was school? No cards coming. Why is it not passing? I guess I'll just pass. Just to get it over with. I mean, this. You're just throwing away all of your units.
Mercy! Have mercy!
No, I don't want to have mercy on you. Unusual thing.
Normally disciplined, determined to an extreme, these Nilfgaardians quickly broke rank and ran.
Deserters!
Leaderless
Is it just to show that we just whip their butts?
Headed south they was, towards the frontier.
Chained
Nice,
prisoners
man.
now sat along the dusty road.
Gotta break the throne
He
real
stopped in front
good.
of one.
Exactly. Eternal content.
Ragged and
There might be
unshaven,
another zone after
flies had
this.
taken an interest in his poorly bandaged hand. Spotting the queen, he lowered his head and quivered with terror.
I know you take us for savages,
Began Meve, her gaze passing over several scraggy black-clads.
but fear not. We shan't flay you alive nor eat you for dinner.
Why? I would. I think that's what
And
we
when a
should do,
truce is
Eve.
signed,
That is exactly
you'll be
what we
sent
should do.
home, where I most sincerely hope you'll stay this time.
As the queen mounted her horse, she barely concealed a grimace. Her thighs were sore and chafed, her hands raw.
After I'm
from
done with her.
rags. But she bit her lip and rode on, for the prize was now very near.
The prize is... Has it not been near this whole time? What? What in the world? Your Majesty, a boat and enough guardians hauled looted goods crashed into the span of the bridge. We'd attempt to fish out our valuables, but the current is dangerous. Our soldiers would be at risk. It's worth it? Set them to work. Make an offer to the villages. We pay them exchange for fetching the goods. Sure, we'll give the villagers some coin. What's the point of that? Yeah, what is the prize? What do we get for beating the game? Very stressful work. The last fight of this game was unbearably stressful.
Other kings could learn a thing or two from you, Your Majesty.
Wow, someone
Find
said
out.
nice.
It was we who were to offer Lyria our aid. Things got turned right round.
Right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby.
Well,
Where is book when you need her?
Then we'll take it.
I feel like they put that in there for book. What? You won't even let me get this? What is this? What is this crap? There's gonna be treasure here that I can't actually acquire? Why? Why, game? Why? Why do you do this to us? Do you hate us? I don't even care. What do you have to say? Milady! As you can see, the residents of Edirn are giving their every effort to rebuild the ruined homes, yet they lack the proper materials. They ask you if you would be willing to trade lumber in exchange for items they scavenged from the nearby battlefields. Well, it just so happens to be that I just got a bunch of lumber, so give them the wood. Add some gold for their good measure. Wow, look at that. She's being all generous and stuff now that she doesn't have a war to win. This is probably why she was in a problem in the first place, because she just gave away all of her coin. Go around from the south? Yeah, we'll try that. No! It just doesn't end, Katase. It just doesn't end.
Meve was listening to a scout's report when screams suddenly burst from the prisoner.
It's the epilogue of some sort.
In a
But
moment,
I said prologue because I'm
Meve bore
a
witness
big brain.
to a truly macabre sight. The Nilfgaardian captives to whom she had recently been merciful lay dead, massacred in cold blood among the camp's tents.
Blast it all.
Seethed the queen, looking at the bloodied corpses. Those responsible for the deed, peasants from the quarry at Ravencloft, Meve had welcomed into her ranks. The harm they'd endured from Nilfgaardians wielding whips. This was what had festered in their hearts and minds.
Good. Are those
The Rivians
Meve's
couldn't
legs?
accept that their oppressors had gone unpunished. So they took matters into their own hands, in defiance of the queen.
There's fiends, not folk.
Cried the peasants, now armed and in uniform.
What?
It was old this, plain and simple.
Oh, wow. Look at you, Chris.
It had been justice by a mob, and Meve knew it should not go unpunished. Yet at the last, ignoring her advisor's counsel, she left the former slaves' fate for their commanders to decide.
Wow.
The queen had grown weary of choosing between two evils, each one darker than the other.
So she's going to leave it to them. Okay, that's cool. I can see what's happening here.
Long live Meve! Long live the Queen! Long live a liberator!
Yes, long live a liberator. The war nears its end, and the Blackclads flee with tails between their legs. The time has come to raise our homeland from their ash and the rubble. To those who yet live, take up the hammer, saw, and axe. Roll your sleeves and set to work. The nation's rebuilding its home. Man, I could relate to that. Oh, this is. You were right. This, we had to run up from the bottom. It's not just a full tease. Just a partial tease. 4 or so different things. That sounds cool, dude. Hey, Coco, what's going on? I was just saying to Wirt, very stressful with this game, but we did, I think, beat it.
Our Demiven's not bad, but he don't hold a candle to me.
How are you doing, Coco?
All's left is to drive the Blackclads from Aldersburg, and there was won.
Okay. Is there anything else down here? Why, what is going on? Why can't I go into the map? Oh, that's not the right button. Fast travel. Gotta go up this way. When are you? It was supposed to be at 9 a.m. this morning for you. Well, that didn't happen. So, not today.
The good mothers guided you to victory.
I know the feeling, Chris.
Nilfgaard angered the gods. Too much pride in them, not enough humility. The entire North owes you thanks, milady. And you.
Falcon, what's up, buddy?
The good mothers
Hello.
guided you to victory.
How are you? Book raid? What the? How are you? Hey Hong Kong, hey Dino, Falcon, how are you, man? You guys came in at an interesting time. We just kind of beat the game, but at the same time, I don't even know. Because we're in like an end phase? I'm not really sure. Hey, Lily. So I'm not really sure what's going on. How are you guys? You're going now. Cool. Good talk, Dino. Good talk. Like your face, Falcon. Like your face. Oh, yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, I think it's post-game now. Yeah. So I think it's like some sort of just ending. Yeah. Manuk, what's up? Yeah, you guys, so you guys came in. I'm going to be closing up the stream soon, but Chris is going to be streaming right after us, so that's awesome. Thanks for bringing everyone in, Falcon. I hope you had a good stream, man. I've never played Subnautica. People have told me good things about it. I hope you had fun with it. Do I need to watch a VOD? I know, right? And I knew, give me closure. Well, we'll have it eventually, baby. A new cemetery. One of the many have appeared in the area. Most of the dead have not been identified, their graves unnamed. Our soldiers have requested that we light candles in their honor. We're willing to set aside some of your coffers for the purpose. Yes, without a shade of doubt. I think we're almost there.
The entire North owes you thanks, milady. And you, the gods. Nilfgaard angered the gods. Too much pride in them, not enough humility. Nilfgaard.
Hey, we played
angered
the Stream
gods.
Raiders
Too
thing?
much
What is that?
pride in them, not enough humility.
Yeah, what is that?
The entire North owes you
Nice.
thanks, milady.
Chris, I'm gonna take it to the credits, man. I hate to say it. I'm pushing this. I love you, man, but where I feel like to make another stream out of this game would be suicide. When I feel like we have to be there, and there seems to be a zone that we're just
Meve
flying through.
noticed one of her scouts, a certain Corporal
Yes,
Larkin,
absolutely.
halt his mount and train his gaze on the woods.
Your Grace, I thought I heard something. Could have sworn. A whisper, maybe, but
Yeah, Falcon, thanks for bringing everyone over, man. I really appreciate that raid,
it's all
dude.
gone quiet.
Guys, I hope you find a fun home
Think I
here.
might have
If anyone's new to the channel,
Imagined.
Meve
Welcome.
placed her hand on his shoulder.
No one has sharper senses than you. If you claim to have heard something, it's worth a closer look.
yeah, anyone who's watching us, if you haven't followed Falcon, I did post his link before. Definitely give that dude a follow. We love him.
Corporal Larkin saluted, then rode past the trees. Suddenly in shadow, he keenly scanned his surroundings. Something caught his attention. He dismounted, then brushed aside ferns, exposing tracks made in the mud.
Your Majesty!
He shouted, quickly turning towards the road.
Sound the alarm! It's squirt!
An arrow whisked through
What?
the air,
We're
pierced his
elves
throat,
now?
and suddenly silenced.
Oh my
Then
god.
the forest came alive
This
with
is
cries
another
in the
fight?
Elder tongue. Elves on the attack.
Oh, that sounds awesome, Chris. Oh, you have a big day ahead. Yeah. So if anyone who's just joining our channel, Chris is also another streamer on this channel. As soon as I'm done with this stream, he's going to pick up and play a bunch of games for you guys today. Then we have movie night later, too, which is going to be awesome. So Meve, curse under her breath. Did the Scoia'tael hatred know no bounds? The war has already been lost. Nilfgaard, who had supported their cause against the northern kingdoms, had retreated beyond the Uruga. By attacking the Queen's army, the elves must have known there stood nothing to gain. That is, other than the heads of an enemy, Dion. Oh, they're coming for Rayla. I have to bring Rayla. If I do this fight without Rayla, it would be a sin. Rayla's coming with us. I'm gonna do everything I can to get a Rayla. I don't need this, don't need this, don't need this, don't need this, don't need this. Nope, no Rayla. Well, we'll get a Rayla, no matter what.
I told you it'll never end.
Oh, she even talks about
Show
it.
me the coin or sod off.
Put a random elf from your deck. We're gonna put this back. We're taking out a Rayla just to take out a Rayla. I guess I could have now taken out like a decoy or something, but there's no reason to play that now. I guess I just take marching orders and just really mess with them. I'll just take marching orders now. Nice. We're gonna do that again. I could put 2 flame guys down, but I only need 1 because I have another one in hand. Take this away. Do 1 flame guy. We will play 1 flame. Man, I really should just keep reinforcements if I have it in hand. What have I played so far? What do I have? Nothing that I can stack up on. Where is our flame boy? And a blacksmith. Why not, right? Flame. Blacksmith. Marching orders. Play marching orders. And I can do that again if I wanted to. I'm gonna take back the blacksmith. I will play other flame man.
Catch!
End my turn. Falcon, I'm gonna be jumping into your D&D thing after my stream. I'm gonna make my character for whatever D&D thing that you're doing. So I already kind of organized it with everybody else. So we're gonna make characters for your game. Lave, what's up, buddy? But enjoy your rest, man. Just gonna kill them all. Oh, I can take another thing out. Let us take out... We'll just take out another trap. What can we play a bunch of just to annoy the crap out of them? You know what we'll play? We're just gonna really go in on, we're gonna really go in on Rayla. Now I'm gonna decoy. Really going hard on her. Do I have a decoy? Where's my decoy? Decoy. Sometimes I wish I could just search. We can remove this guy. I don't need him out there anymore. I'm just gonna play 2 traps. We're just gonna put a bunch of traps out and really screw with these elves. No, you don't have to be there.
Weapons laugh to scorn.
I know before, yeah, it'll end. We're almost at the end here. In fact, I could probably just, like, call these. Oh, this is a cool looking card. We haven't seen her the whole game, and she just comes out now? What a beautiful card that is. You've been hiding from me. Why? I could play him again, but we won't. We'll just play another trap. Just make it so whatever they play, they can't.
Now we will see who is weak.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I can do this now. I guess I could just play another decoy. Yeah, sure. We're gonna do it. We're gonna say what we said before. We're gonna go all in on Rayla. Let us. It's another trap. Why? Why not? Actually, I have a fun plan. Let us play something that we can go to hell with them with. We will play wagon. Nope. Oh, wait. That wasn't what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Oh, whatever. Actually, you know what? That's not the worst. I'm okay with that. Yeah, man. Have a good sleep. Thank you again for that raid. And again, guys, if anyone here does not follow Falcon, definitely do yourself a favor and follow that lovely man. All right. Now I'm going to play this, and I'm going to take back the decoy that I had before, and play the decoy, and take back Reynard, and then play Reynard next turn. And I'm gonna take Reynard, I'm gonna find reinforcements, and then I'm gonna play all my Wagenbergs.
We must trust each other.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this on this, and I'm gonna play all my Wagenbergs. There. And there. So just in case they happen to have anybody that comes out in the battlefield, they are really gonna get eaten alive. I keep forgetting to, like... Oh, what did he eat?
Oh, my little lady.
It's all these fun cards that we're never gonna get to see. Alright, I'm pretty sure I can pass at this point. But just in case they summon something.
All right?
Lave, Star Citizen's coming, man. Star Citizen is coming. We almost played this morning, Lave. I know that you're not around in the mornings, but... Take him back. Only to put him back out again so we can play another tick on our friend. We're gonna play this, and we're gonna play another... I feel like we have another blacksmith. Do we not? For some reason I thought we had another blacksmith. Sure, another trap.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Yeah, she is exceptional. Oh, I should have put him up here. I don't even know what to play at this point. I really thought I had another blacksmith. I'm very confused by that. I thought I had 3 of them. Did I already play 3 blacksmiths? Whatever.
Ever let a storm knock out one of your team?
Your tricks will not save you, Dwarf.
Yeah, actually, that's what's happening. Alright, I'm just gonna pass at this point. It's like, it's impossible for them to catch up. I don't want to waste any more time. I don't think so. I think that we got our if there's another fight that's any harder than the last fight that we had, it's gonna be ridiculous.
The Scoia'tael fighters stood no chance against me.
80,000 person
When
ship.
the sounds of battle finally ceased,
Is there even that many people playing the game?
Tossed aside her arrow-studded shield. She then ordered the commando's leader brought before her. She'd expected a ranter who would turn up his nose, spit in her face, and cry, "Death to all Dwan." But the bloodied elf before her was no arrogant firebrand.
Never gonna happen.
He averted his gaze, and his lips gently trembled.
Youthful you look, elf. How many summers to you?
So they're just closing up all the stories.
27, my lady.
27. A wonderful age. A shame to die so young.
I beg you, Renna. For mercy, I ask. If not for me, then at the least for...
For who?
Mercy? You jest. You wait in ambush, come at us like bandits, and now you dare ask for mercy.
It was no ambush.
What?
Don't play me for a fool. I know what I saw, and I'm no stranger to Warcraft.
Hey, me neither. I love that game.
It's not you we wished to fight. Sverre.
Then who killed Corporal Larkin, Werebubs?
Uh-oh.
When we saw you on the high road, we fell back and hid in the wood. We wanted you to pass. Your scout's hearing, very keen. He heard something, then spotted our tracks. You must understand. We had no choice.
Uh-oh. Excuses? Is that what you offer? You might have surrendered. I understand, but cannot forgive. You might have surrendered. I'm gonna do that one.
You know you might have surrendered.
Yo,
like
Bungie, what's up?
Tristan's commando. Is that what you mean? They laid down their arms before an Edirnian general, who ordered them hanged.
Good point.
One and all.
Yeah, dude, I don't know how to fly in Star Citizen either. I'm leaving it up to Katase.
If we're to
He's
die,
gonna be my wingman.
we prefer to die bows
Or
and swords
my
in
pilot.
hand.
I don't know how to fly in that damn game. I don't think that we're gonna get properly crewed. It's only me, you, and Lave and Creed that play the
Why are
game.
you
I don't think
here?
there's that many more people that I know that play.
Rescue Ebdahi.
I was happy to even know that Lave played.
Rescue someone? No, Renna. We flee. The Nilfgaardians have realized.
What if we
they'll
just
lose
fly
the
like
war
a
and have
5-person
renounced
ship?
us. Without their support, we stand no chance. Demavend has loosed his hounds. They hunt our units one by one. He's offered 50 gold pieces for the head of each Scoia'tael. It's the same in Temeria and Kedwen,
Oh,
if
wow.
not worse. We wished to join with your Veth's unit, flee together as far as we could. It was our last hope.
I kind of believe
Why
this
do
guy.
you tell me all this?
Because you listen still. You've not ordered me killed, so you've clearly a heart. Eseth Aina Edu.
Uh-oh.
Elves often speak beautiful words, but it's for their deeds you must judge them, Your Grace.
Oh, you're playing
The
Star
Moulder
Citizen
would.
too?
Remember what you saw.
No, maybe we can organize something a little bit bigger than a few players. It's fun to find out how many people actually play it.
So few of us remain, all tired, all wounded. We pose no threat. Let us leave your realm. Let us flee.
Shall hand you over Demavend. Oh, no. We're not going to hand him over. Let's let him go. Maybe it'll make up for all of the elves we slaughtered last time. Oh. I thought that's what you were talking about, that you had a couple of 100 hours in. 1 billion hours. You got 1 billion hours in what then, Budgie? Not that. Post-boyfriend? Nice. Oh, girl. Oh, Cassie, you mean?
Enough senseless killing for one day. So be it.
I didn't know her girlfriend
Feel free
played.
to leave.
Oh, Moo, what's up?
I don't know how.
It doesn't ever
thank
end.
you.
Make certain I don't ever regret this decision.
She's gonna be
Twould
pissed.
thanks
I wonder if she's gonna leave us.
Your Majesty, they attacked us, came at us unprovoked.
Truly, Rayla. Unprovoked. Because it seems to me, we've provoked them for years.
Yes! Final closure, Rayla. You can be all pissy. We've already gotten everything we needed out of you.
Thank you.
Bye,
For your
Felicia.
compassion towards me and all my folk.
You can go run to your leader now.
Personally unfastened the prisoner's chains.
We've done
as
everything we can
Valyrians
with
looked on
Rayla.
in silence.
Big
They
black
did not
Rayla.
approve,
Remember
this
now.
was clear. Their displeasure was palpable.
Nice. Finally, something good happened to the elves. So what is that grind like now? Oh, we're almost there. We're so close. Did we already do this? There's like 2 more things to interact with. We're almost there. This is almost happening. Master Nilfgaardians, the time when you demand, require, and expect has come to an end. My payment is non-negotiable, not to the amount, nor the currency. Your florins are now worth less Sindarian coppers. I give you until tomorrow. After that, safe passage to the border will no longer be possible due to Queen Meve's approach from the south. Yes, victory is ours! Armin.
Building all anew. Treat yourself to our new view. For a better future through and through.
I love all the songs in the game.
First foundations hoist the walls, then we'll revel in its halls.
Yes.
Everyone's doing their part to rebuild the homeland.
Nice. Looking good. Keep up the good work, guys. Keep up the good work. These flowers are going. What? Oh, no. This is it. This is it. The last siege?
An honor to fight at your side, Majesty.
What? There's really another combat? This is a kind of sick joke.
Side by side, we'll kick those black clads across the Yaruga.
What's this? What is this? Sick joke is this?
Valyrian corps neared Aldersburg, and it could not have been on a more idyllic day. The sun shone, birds sang, trees rustled.
I hope you're enjoying the grind at least.
But Meve saw it as she had at the war's start.
So what, did we just hire random people, Katase?
Fires glow, the cries of fleeing civilians, the stench of burning flesh. As on that day, Aldersburg was under siege. Yet this time, Eden's flag.
Oh, I like the sound effects.
Field, while Nilfgaard's tattered sons crowned the fort's towers. The Queen found Demavend's tent without difficulty, made of sheets of silk.
I'm so happy that
edged
we
with
let
silver
those
thread.
elves survive. I mean, I don't even care what happens.
Seems the realm's restored to a virtuous path.
Muttered Meve.
Oh, Meve, I love you.
Aha! There she is!
Oh!
Queen Meve!
This is
Savior of the North.
This is Demavend's the guy that Rayla works for. Kill him?
Mockery I don't appreciate.
Let's fight at this point. Well,
I wouldn't
we're almost there, Moo. You and I
my
both.
words, those. You've been painted thus in song. Master Dandelion himself wrote a ballad. The
Dandelion!
Battle for the Bridge. If you take the bard at his word,
Everybody's
you're
in
as
this
fierce
game.
with a blade as any witcher.
Ooh, they mentioned a Witcher.
Is that jealousy I hear?
To be perfectly honest, Meve, it is. For I hadn't the pluck nor resolve. And when all the North tucked tail, went to shite, you alone stepped up and bared your fangs.
Yeah, and you weren't helping.
Let it be a lesson for the future to
Well,
us
he
all.
kind of helped. And your son, how is he?
You called out the future. Tell me, how's your son?
Baldwin. Oh, Growing like a weed, he is.
Thank you for the coin. Toss a coin to your Twitcher.
Good news all. Especially
No, it's
given
not
the
good
mother's
news. This is. It looks like his old man. That's not good news at all.
She's now Countess
Ugly.
Demeretta of Gullet, a lady of the court.
Gives me why? Why, Moo? Tell me about that.
Oh, your lawful wife must be thrilled.
Hard to say in truth. I've not seen her in some time.
Oh.
Duty keeps me away, you understand.
Oh, that's sad.
You work hard, I'm certain.
Oh, she
Many
is.
a night too.
Oh, Meve, well done.
You might say so indeed. But enough about me. As we're chirping away like two gossips in the field, do tell me, what of Willem?
Oh,
He
what?
perished in the assault
Gotta
on
bring it
Windsor
up, do you?
Oh my. Fighting for which side?
Ooh, good question.
The right one. Demavend, the wound is fresh, the pain immense. I'd rather we not speak of it.
Me neither. Okay, so about the future. What are you on
A
about?
lesson for the future? What do you mean?
My dear, this war won't change a bloody thing, you know. Nilfgaard will be Nilfgaard.
I love this game.
The North, the North. We'll sign a truce. The Blackclads will turn tail towards home. But the old borders don't satisfy us so.
Okay.
I'm perfectly satisfied with them, thank you. And I just wish other folk would respect them too.
You're one hell of a warrior, but you're no strategist at all. Your perspective, you've got to broaden it. Nilfgaard, we cannot allow it to regain strength and spirit.
Truth.
Else we'll face another invasion within a decade.
Which does happen. He's totally
Measures
spouting
are
truth.
required. Preventive, preemptive, whatever.
Enter the
learning.
story of The Witcher.
Build an army, a vast one. Wait in ambush. And when they least expect it, break their bloody spine. Just think, if we were to join forces.
Oh,
Enough.
now. Oh,
I
now
don't
you
wish
want to
to
be
hear
our
it.
friend.
Won't even entertain the thought.
Yeah, it's just the times,
I'll
man.
help you take Aldersburg.
It's like the time that
Then I'll
for
go
me
home,
at least.
where God's
Like
will
I work
will
in
get
the
to a ripe
evenings.
old age.
We'll figure it out. That's it. It's probably gonna happen on a Monday
As you
night or
wish.
something for Gloom.
We can mount the assault at any time, but
But
Uh-oh.
my scouts report a small Nilfgaardian force approaching from the south. They've stayed off the roads, moved only under the cover of night.
It's really the only night.
Escorting someone.
who?
Ooh, yeah.
I've no notion. Could be a mage. Devilishly unpredictable, that lot. Wreak havoc in our ranks. Either way, before we rush at the walls, we must make certain they don't reach Aldersburg at all.
Who's it gonna be?
I shall see to it.
Is it gonna be Yennefer? Imagine Yennefer makes an appearance too.
Weary after the long journey.
An understatement if I ever heard one. But I wish all this to be over, quickly.
It's given the role to prevent the war from happening. Ah. Oh, is that straight from Kingdom Hearts? Dandelions? This group would be the Are they the warriors?
Meve
Yeah,
set
in
out
that game.
after the Nilfgaardians immediately, a cavalry escort in tow.
Why do they call them dandelions?
Unmatched scouts, who had led the army through the mountains of Mahakam and Angren swamps, quickly found the
For any of you guys who watch the show,
This way,
Dandelion is
It's
Jaskier
not
in the
far
show.
now. That very same day, Meve's force caught up to the mysterious black-clad unit. Lyrian riders surrounded the foe, forcing the Nilfgaardians to halt.
Nice.
So quiet, the creaking of taut Lyrian bowstrings could be discerned.
Wonder why they would end the game on
Common
this.
tongue. Which of you knows it?
That guy looks like
I
he knows
do,
it.
Your Majesty.
Oh, I don't like him.
You also know who you deal with, I
He
see.
looks like he's got another
What's your name?
nose-picking nose with his finger. He's just, some characters, you just can't help the urge but try to pick their nose.
Caldwin, Your Majesty.
Colwyn, I know that
At
name.
last. A Nilfgaardian name I can pronounce.
Kaldwin.
So, Kaldwin.
I know that
It
name.
seems this war will reach its end in 2 days' time at the most. 'Twould be silly to die today, wouldn't you agree?
I think Kaldwin is the guy who tries to capture Ciri
It would, milady.
in the first couple of books.
Precisely. I've spilled enough blood.
I feel like I recognize the name. I don't remember why.
So, provided you don't give me a good reason to kill you, you'll walk away with your life.
No, just kill him.
Now tell me. You carry something for General Ebdahi. What is it?
A letter.
Obviously. Well, what does it say? From whom?
Urgent to the point of insanity, it must be. Who wrote it? The dear Madam Ebdahi?
Want to know?
No, Your Majesty. The Emperor.
Ooh.
My. A letter from Emir himself.
Oh.
You must be
I
an
forgot
impressive
there was a
person.
mobile game. Hey, how
Noble or...
didn't the new one come out today, Moo?
Your uniform is simple, with no discernible distinctions. Who are you truly, Kaldwin? A spy?
Tell us.
A simple messenger, Your Majesty.
I don't believe you.
Don't lie. I know messengers, how they travel. Alone, armorless, atop a swift steed. You're escorted by cavalry of the heavy sort.
Tell us.
For I often carry orders the recipients don't wish to perform, thus the escort.
Yes, sure. Sure. Yes, Chris, yes. I have more questions for you, too.
Give me the letter.
Give her the letter. Chris says, I think this is the last encounter. Unless there's another map. Who knows at this point?
To do so.
Oh, very well.
So kill him.
My translator shall read this letter, then return it to you. You shall break no vow, and who knows? You might even survive.
And if I refuse?
She's being too nice. Just kill him.
Yes.
So be it. I accept your offer.
Meve's translator
Fair.
cracked the seal and read. And as he read, his eyes grew wide as saucers.
Uh-oh.
Then he whispered in the Queen's ear.
Truly, and you're certain you're not mistaken. The wonders of this world. Kaldwin, consider this your lucky day. I allow you to complete your mission with one proviso.
Uh-oh.
And that is?
That when you hand him the letter, you will give the General my regards.
Why?
As Kaldwin and escort
What does it
set
say?
off
Tell us what the letter says.
Valyrian soldiers looked
Tell
at
us
them
what the
in
letter says.
disbelief. To leave a Nilfgaardian to fulfill a secretive task. Meve failed to stifle a rather mean laugh.
Oh, I thought you were getting
They'll
it.
understand tomorrow, she thought.
When do you get it? Moo? I have to look into those games, Chris. Can you send me a link or something? I don't know if I know them.
General Ebdahi had prefaced Lyria's and Rivia's invasion with a series of arrogant demands.
This could be it.
The Nilfgaardian had been impudent, as he had felt sure he'd achieve a quick and decisive victory. Yet several months on, he too received an ultimatum. One signed by Emperor himself. The missive was concise and left no room
He
for interpretation.
failed, so he gets to kill himself.
With General Ebdahi dead, the Nilfgaardian army descended into chaos. The kings of the north, united, took
Huzzah!
advantage and struck the foe. Their victory was complete.
We have won!
The Nordling forces cheered their commanders and monarchs, but for none
Turning this
so
up for you guys.
vehemently as the one queen among them. Many dream of achieving the impossible. Meve had done it. Through wit, determination, and
feel like I
boldness,
should even turn this
she
off.
had thwarted the Nilfgaardian invasion. The queen would rule for many more years.
It's beautiful.
Stern, yet ever just.
Ah! So a lass saved the North from the Black Clans.
We've done it!
That is one way to put it.
Well, I'll
Thank you,
be
Chris.
damned. And a chap. She find herself out in the end?
Leave it be. Bloke's been spinning the tale all night. Story's done. Time we got some shut-eye.
Yes. Particularly as we've yet a long road before us.
Phew. Throat must be parched as old leather after all that. Except, I'm itching to know what happened to the lot of them. Reynard, Gascon.
Ah, very well. Whom shall we start with? Willem? A pawn, a tool in others' hands. Most, if not all, had seen him thus. Yet in the end, he proved his worth soundly.
Poor Willem.
Though he'd started
Not
the war
poor Willem.
a
Screw you,
traitor,
Willem.
he perished in the fray, a hero, and would be remembered as such. Having settled
Music
in Rivia,
is so
Gascon
good.
embarked on a life worthy of his noble origins. In doublet and ruff,
Cabbage,
he
what's
looked
up?
to his ample fields and livestock in daytime, attended banquets and feasts come the eve.
Hell yeah, Gascon.
And then one night, he grabbed his bow and quiver, saddled his favorite mount, and disappeared without a trace.
I'm assuming his favorite mount was Meve?
As news of the Nordling victory filtered south, Nilfgaard's inhabitants greeted it with disbelief. Returning Imperial soldiers told stories of Lyria's cruel queen, who murdered prisoners and sullied sacred laws.
I mean,
They
she kinda
referred to
did.
her as Gvaeldead, the bloodthirsty one.
Yes! Meve.
With the advent of peace, tensions waned. Lyria's and Rivia's disparate races seemed to live harmoniously,
God,
side
music
by
is so
side.
good.
The Queen pressed for new laws aimed at curbing oppression. They were a step towards more enlightened rule, yet sadly were habitually broken. And Meve? As I said, she ruled with an iron hand, not fist. Ever alone, ever strong, dousing dissent with commanding gestures.
She's beautiful. I love her.
She was beloved, I've no doubt. Yet her subjects
Dude, any
always
co-op game
breathed
I'm in for.
easier when her gaze moved on from them to someone else. And now, if you'd allow me...
Course. Leave him be, lads. Let him get some rest. Till the time comes for the next tale.
Hell yes! We've done it! We've finally done it! We have finally done it. I love it. Good ending. I'm surprised that they got us through that like last map. Achievement unlocked. That fight. That last fight. Screw it. Yes. So, consensus. This is actually, I honestly think that this might be the first game that I've beaten on stream. This is truth be told. I mean, besides like credits for like Slay the Spire or something. That being said, I really like it. I rate this game very highly. I think that the last fight is a little bit of a kick in the balls. So, you know, I do recommend this game. I think that you definitely get your money's worth without a doubt. If you like trading card games, highly worth checking into. They've done a lot of, additions. I probably will play this game again sometime real soon, at least just to check out the multiplayer options, because at least they added them into it. Because originally, Gwent was a separate thing. But now you're apparently able to play Gwent multiplayer within this game. Yeah, I mean, we've been playing this game. Thank you, Cabbage. I've been playing this game for hundreds of hours. Welcome into the Shake the Box family, Cabbage. Happy to have you here. A lot of the playthroughs are on our VODs if you ever want to check them out, but you're in luck. So we're always playing something here. Did you play through this entire game, Cabbage? That's true too. Yeah, that's a good point, Gale. It was extra difficult. Just overall, just almost an impossible fight to win. That was really tough. That was really tough. But yeah, so I do. This is a definitely would recommend for people who have patience, who like puzzles. It's a really phenomenal story. Voice acting, we talked about this before. 10 out of 10 kind of thing with voice acting. The music is unbelievable. The story is a lot of fun. The twists, the turns. I like that your decisions actually have weight. A ton of replayability. If I had gone back into this game to play it again, there's a good chance that I would do a lot of things different just to see. Plenty of options for building really fun mechanics and decks, so you could definitely have a lot of fun ideas and build some really phenomenal decks with totally different mechanics if you wanted to. Yeah, so it's Gwent is a story-driven game Thronebreaker is a story-driven game that uses Gwent to resolve all of its combat encounters or all of its encounters. But overall, it's an adventure game. It's a story-driven adventure game. It is really a lot of fun. Instead, I would definitely I would buy it again. You know, I think it's definitely worth it. I think it's underrated. But then again, you have to enjoy card games in order to enjoy this. And for that, it's not for everyone. And it definitely, Gwent in itself is a little confusing in regards to all the other card games. And especially in this game in itself, sometimes things are just happening. We've experienced that in the last fight that you don't even know. I couldn't even tell you what was happening and why at some point. I had no idea. Characters are probably my favorite part of the game. Our gnome friend. I love that we got to see Ike. I love that they paid homage to the books and games, and they put a lot of cameos in the game. I thought that was a really cool touch. I have nothing but really, overall positive stuff to say about it. I mean, there's some quirks, but most of them had to do with the Gwent part of it being a little buggy, and I think that the worst complaint I have is a lot of times when I looked into what my deck had to offer, sometimes there were copies of cards that I actually didn't have in my deck available. I don't know why that bug hasn't been worked out of the game yet, but aside from that, yeah, I know. I do hurdy-gurdy. Oddly enough, Cabbage, hurdy-gurdy is by far my favorite instrument on the planet. If I can buy one thing, if I had money to buy one thing and be it the right thing, I would get myself a hurdy-gurdy. I absolutely adore that instrument. If you ever want me to share any videos with me, just ping me on Discord or something. I do watch a lot of hurdy-gurdy videos, oddly enough. I play music a bit, not much, but I do. But if I could play one instrument, it would be that. And one day I will get one. I swear to myself that one day, and I don't promise myself very many things, but I promise myself I will get a hurdy-gurdy one day. Okay, so I'm in love. Tonight's movie night, by the way, if anyone's interested, much later this evening, around 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 6 hours, I guess, from now? Something like that. We're going to be watching some movies. After these credits, I'm going to roll our credits. I'm going to end my stream, but Chris is going to pick up. Cabbage, I know you're just coming into the community, but there's actually another streamer that's on the channel. His name is Chris. Spleen Machine in chat. My name is @Astra in chat. Sometimes you'll see me talk, but he's going to pick up the stream after I do. But I'm definitely going to play another stream of this game in particular. I want to go back and I want to see what it's like to play Gwent multiplayer. And I also want to see if I can get my hands on this soundtrack. I would like to use this soundtrack for some D&D games and stuff. And I hope you guys all enjoyed the playthrough of this as well. You know, for those of you who stuck around for the last, let's see how many hours actually went into this. Let's see. How do I tell how many hours? I have played this game. You have played for 147 plus hours. And I will definitely be writing a review about it. I think it's about damn time that I did that. So like I said, this game is, I'm streaming. I've definitely left this game on and walked away from my computer accidentally a few times. But overall, there's at least a solid, I would say, 60, 80 hours worth of like legitimate gameplay, I would imagine. Yeah, your rant's approaching. For sure, Move. I love it. Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, where in the world are you, Cabbage? Start like a dragon next week. Ooh, what is that, Chris? Oh, hell yeah. Happy to have you here. I am New York. I'm in New York. Chris, the other streamer here, is in Massachusetts. But we're from all over the place. Oh, it's a new Yakuza game? Sweet. Oh, you're from the States? Yes, Axiom. What's up? What's up, Tom? How are you, man? Oh, that's awesome. I'll be excited to watch it. Is that for your whispers? See, like the music just is never ending bangers in this game. I love it. See, Barnabas, there he is. My favorite character right here. Barnabas. Well, that's for the different voices. They're going into the actors in all the other games. Yeah, the cast was really good. The narrator was really fun. I love the way they did all of that. Meve was just a brilliantly written character. She just had so much weight to her, and there's so many cool actions. Reynard and Gascon, I love them both a lot. The backstabbing from her son, Willem and Cadwell, just like really took me for a curve. I love what happened with Black Rayla and all that stuff. Even the villains that we came up against, I was a big fan of. I love the dwarves, and when we went through that whole landscape, that's another thing I could say about this game is fantastic art. Like unreal from the landscapes, from the backgrounds, from the cutscenes, from the cards themselves. Some of the animated cards were gorgeous, especially when we were in conversation and you saw like the backdrops behind them. It's just ridiculous. Every time I see Exo Corpse, I think of Exo Squad. I can't help myself. So I know how Ponty has played this game before. I don't know if anyone else in chat has, but again, you know, if you find yourself a desire to play a fun game and you like games like Magic the Gathering, Hearthstone, even Gwenton itself, Elder Scrolls Legends, if you consider it, a few of them that are out there, this was a ton of fun. So what are you doing? Yeah, Magic, yeah. I'm a big MTG player. Curious how you ended up in Germany and why you want to come back. And I'm curious to know if they're ever going to make another one of these too. Like, there's good... Assuming that eventually they'll come out with another one. But I'm gonna go with a no. I'm gonna go with, if they do come out with another Witcher Tales, it's gonna be a very long time from now, and probably after another baseline Witcher game. But I just feel like I know that there's seriously huge gaps in the story and plenty of places for story within the books and the universe and the like, but I just can't see it happening. I don't think the game did well enough. But again, I feel like it should have. Yeah, are you off right now? How long are you off of work, Gomp? Or are you at all? Cool. I did want to know, Cabbage. That's why I was kind of alluding to, but I hope you consider. I know that maybe you seem a little frustrated that you're there, but I hope you consider yourself lucky in some sense, because not very many people get to experience something that you're experiencing. And I'm assuming that you probably also have dual citizenship, which you're also extremely lucky to have. Where in the States are you from? You started work again this week. Well, at least you had some time. And you work from home too, Gomp, right? So, hey, Pope, I didn't even see you come in. Pope, does Cassie play Star Citizen? And if she does, can you tell her to get us in touch? Can you get us in touch with her? Oh yeah, I know the feeling. Started billing lunch. Nice. Is it lunch now? For you guys? Yeah, it is. I guess it's a little earlier. Chris, I'm sorry that your stream got delayed so hard, man. But as always, I want to make sure I play out all of these the credits. You got to pay credit to where credit's due. Yeah, you did. Yeah, I mean, you were building lunch. Yes, I'm assuming that means you're making a sandwich and you're building a triple decker, perhaps. Build that lunch, stack that sandwich. And what will it be? Construct the meal. What do you have in your mind that those the words you chose? Oh, I guess I could throw up here links as well, guys. Wish I could have our credits run at the same time as their credits. I'll probably just throw up our credits real quick before I cut out of here so Chris can jump right in. And then Gale, if you're still around, maybe you can assemble the squad and I'll jump right in to Discord with you guys. If you want to throw up an @ or something. I got my books ready. Split screen credits. I'll just turn down the opacity of ours to a point that you barely see them. Well, ours only have to roll once, and they're not going to be that long. Get a table already? Sure, nice, man. Chris, I have to approach you. Ponte and I were having a conversation earlier, and she said something that I just never even thought about before, so I have to approach you about some D&D thing. But I won't ask now, because... no pressure. It's a stack of 24 honeybee honey roast, made finely minced royal jelly, finely minced ratweed, finely minced basking shark intestines, and finely minced honeybee honey. That sounds... that actually sounds kind of good. Like a villager in Age of the Empires. So what kind of games do you play, Cabbage? What brings you to Shake the Box? Tell us about yourself. You plead guilty. Very much appreciate stealth mode engage. Ninja vanish. What are you constructing though? What are you building there for lunch, Katase? I'm too curious to know at this point. Dwarves. Well, I'm more worried about hobbits and their 17 lunches. This was fun. I'm happy. I really did not think that we were gonna beat that fight. I'm telling you guys, if you play this game, I want to know your stories about this final fight. How was it? Was it? You know, Ponte said it was extremely brutal for her. I would love to know. I might even look up other people's techniques on how to get through that, because that was unbelievable. Especially when we decided to finally like pass. Well, I guess we had no choice. And we just saw our army whittle and whittle and whittle and whittle. I think that the other downfall that we had, Ponte, which I guess we didn't really think about, was that we pulled out our spies from the field and put them into our side of the field. And yes, they had huge numbers, but then that left their field open to then put more people out. So it was just like a catch-22. It worked obviously in our favor because we ended up winning because our numbers were so high, but damn was that rough. I know, I'm a Hobbit people. If I was a race, if I was a D&D race or another, like a fantasy race, more than likely I'd be a Hobbit. I can't imagine me being anything else than a than a Hobbit. I relate to them more than anything. Kender, yes, yeah. I mean, maybe more or less Kender, yes. Dragonlance, oh, I love you. Yeah. One of those, as long as I get to eat a lot. You had no choice. Good, solid choice. Your dad chose right. How is your dad? Human master race? Get out of here with that. Scram, whatever. As long as you don't say elves. I know, right? What the hell? Why? These are the longest credits I've seen in any game. Gwent babies. Don't forget. Don't forget to credit the Gwent babies. And Gwen. It's just as we have the conversation about how long the credits are, they just have to make sure they add this in. Babies and pets who help make the game. Oh, so good. Thank you for that moment. All right, now I can finally roll our credits.